Hey, I wanted to elaborate on a video I recently did about whether or not I am an atheist or claim myself as an atheist. And in light of a few comments and a little bit of book reading and research, I indeed am an atheist. But that doesn't make me an atheist. Today, atheists are associated with. Now, I'm being very. I'm throwing definitions around, so I think that's where the misunderstanding came from. Was that atheists today are people who are usually against theists, people who believe in gods. And I'm not. I guess the reason I was saying I wasn't an atheist was because I'm not like that. I don't care if you believe in God or anything like that. That's up to you. That's up to what you feel and what you discover in your research and such. You can keep your belief in God. It's just the decisions you make based on your belief in God that affect me and affect other people in politics and all kinds of different things. Those choices are the things that I want people to change. I want to change how you believe in God. Now, I did look up a lot of intelligent design. I did some research on intelligent design and stuff like that. And I don't want to go over all the books or anything like that. But I did find that they're all really theories. No one really knows. No one was there. No one recorded it. We can only anticipate backwards what happened. And really, it's not that important. Because if you'll check out my website, you'll see that I don't necessarily believe in time. Not like, and this is another situation where the definitions are being thrown around. I do believe in time, like time, 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes from now, but in a real sense, in a physical, like it's happening and affecting people and me sense. Time doesn't exist for me in that in that frame of existing. I don't believe that we can travel on time. I don't believe it's a physical thing. I believe it's just an idea because it's very hard to explain how I think of time, and I've been perfecting the article on my website about what I think time is. But really, I think it's just more, I don't believe it's a physical thing that we can move on, that we can, there's only now. There's only the changes that happen now. So, since I don't necessarily believe in time, it's not that important that we have to know. not that important, because now is important. If you're 99 years old and you're going to die in 3 days, I doubt that's the thing you're going to want to figure out before you die. It being said that they're all really theories, I still think it's very possible that we could have been designed to evolve this way, or that something, someone, some actual thing, no, not God, some kind of thinker came along and caused the same accident that happened to them, or what they think happened to them. It's very possible. I'm not closing that out yet. I don't know enough, and I would like to express that everything I say isn't, if I say I believe in it, that means I have proof that I can explain that you can understand. If I say I think it, it's more along the lines of like, oh, well, I don't know enough, and I need your guys' comments and stuff like that to open up my mind a little bit. And if it's important to me and I want to make choices based on it, I need to find out about it and learn about it. So the video necessarily wasn't about that kind of stuff. It was just me thinking, really. So it was really mostly about labeling me as an atheist. And really, at the heart of definition, I am, because I physically, and through my system of learning how to believe that I've created just for myself, which I share with you guys at howtobelieve.org, I've discovered that there is no God. And that for me, I'm not saying there is no God for everyone. I mean, that's up to you. I don't like to make choices for people. I don't like to explore things for people that they need to explore themselves, because it has to do with their selves. Not anything to do with anything real or anything like that. You've got to explore why you think that, why you believe that. So I'm not an atheist because I'm not out there fighting people, telling them that there is no God for everyone. I sort of have like, they're not students, but they do come to me and they ask for my advice on things. and I had one of them come up and she said she prayed, and I was like, well, who are you talking to and things like that? And she said myself, and I was like, wow. I was expecting God, the earth, something, And she said, no, myself. And that's what I call God, is the ability to talk to yourself. She defined that as God, something that she could love about herself and loved her back. It was herself. Now, I did tell her, you don't need to relabel that. But if you're going to go out there making decisions based on your belief on God, you can explain that and I can understand it. And that will make me more comfortable with your choices. And that's not necessarily a great belief, but I've seen people really take, their big strong belief in God and Eden and Adam and Eve, and they've thought about it and it doesn't exist anymore. But they still like to pray and they want to give themselves a reason. And that's what they call God. And like I said before, it's throwing definitions around. But they want to be able to do that. And they want just to talk out loud. I'm not trying to, say there is no God, and there you go. You have to make of it what you want to make of it. You've got to make it real. You've got to make it unreal. And you're going to make decisions. What I want you to do is whenever you make decisions based on I believe in God, you have to make sure that you're clear on that you can explain why you made the decision, why you believe in God, and the other person has to understand fully. Now, amongst Christians, with the God thing, they all understand. They all get it. But I don't. So amongst like a Christian group, you guys can all make decisions for yourselves and amongst that group, and it's fine. Those decisions won't affect me, somebody who doesn't understand it. But a lot of the time, look at politics. That's the biggest one. Choices based on religion, which I don't understand, are being made, and I don't understand it, and it causes fighting. I don't consider myself an atheist, and that new term that I wanted to throw out there is non-theist. I want to be a non-theist. And that just means for now, for what I've discovered and what I've learned, I don't believe there is a God. And I don't think there is a God. I've thought that out, and I can't think of God. There's no way I can think of a physical entity that is God. That is God like any of the descriptions that people have, all this bad communications, because we're horrible communicators. We think we're so great that we could communicate and all this technology, but our definitions are so interpretive. I was just talking the other day with a friend who said that, no matter what you say, the Bible is so interpretive, I can believe whatever I want. And he was totally right. And that was up to him. I have some of my best arguments with him, just because he chooses what he wants to believe based on blind faith, and he's very aware of that. So, I am not an atheist by my definition. I am a non-theist. Thank you, everyone, for all your comments, all the books that I got to go to Barnes & Noble and read all night. It was great. So keep the comments coming. I want to learn more about this kind of thing, because I would like to believe in things that have to do with evolution, because I don't necessarily believe things about evolution because I don't know a lot about it, but I do think about it. So just throw me some more stuff, and I gotta go. My 10 minutes are up. I'm gonna pray right now. Dear YouTube, I love that you're being responsible with the world and cutting the minute times down so that people don't rip people off, but I'd like to let you know it's not working. I watch lots of pieces of TV shows on YouTube. So, I just hope that it's easier for me to get a YouTube account that lets me talk longer so that people can be bored longer, and I love you.